Hey there, and welcome back to the Teachers AI Cafe, the podcast where you brew big ideas for busy educators one sip at a time. That is corny. I'm Kane Pitard, a teacher who likes to share and help other teachers to use AI so we can all have a better work-life balance. Have you ever started out blinking at a cursor wondering what magic prompt will actually get AI to do what you need? This episode is for you, particularly if your prompts aren't being very effective. Today, I'm taking you behind one of the scene's most simplest, yet powerful and effective frameworks for creating AI prompts that actually work. It's called the Risen model, R-I-S-E-N. And once you learn it, you'll never go back to random prompting again because you're going to get much better results. This one's especially for you if you ever type something like write a lesson plan, end up with something as exciting as dry toast. So grab your coffee and let's dive in. So, what's the problem with prompting? You know the drill. You open ChatGPT or another AI tool, you type something in, and then disappointment, you either get a wall of text that's way too generic or it isn't really what you're looking for. The truth is, it's not the AI's fault. It's your prompt. It will only do what you ask it to do, like any computer. Computers aren't smart, despite how they seem to you. But here's the good news. Prompting is a skill. Prompting is like teaching. It's about clarity, structure, and knowing what outcome you're actually aiming for before you begin. And that's where the Risen model comes in. So if we break it down, Risen stands for R is for role, I is for input, S is for steps, E is for example, N is for next task. So I'm going to break down the model for you and give an example how I've used it in the classroom. R is for role. This is where you assign the AI a job. Now, you just don't say, help me. You say, act as a Year 7 history teacher, creating an engaging worksheet. The clearer the role, the better the output. By specifying the role, we actually help AI clarify what information it's actually looking for its response. Therefore, it's not going to randomly look at the whole model. It's going to say, history teachers, Year 7, this is the information I'm going to draw upon. The next point is input. Give the AI details that it needs. Your focus in terms of the curriculum, your student year level, student literacy, any other characteristics, disabilities. Are they an advanced class, highly academic, gifted class? Are they low literacy? You can even put the text or resources into it, and that'll obviously help it improve what it's doing. But it's like the old computer adage, garbage in, garbage out. So be specific of the resources you wish to use. Upload a curriculum to your program. Give it as much information as you can to get a good response. The next one is S for steps. Tell it what you want to do, literally. So whether you want a 3-part lesson, 5 multiple choice questions, or primary source analysis, spell it out explicitly. It's like when I'm teaching IT and I talk about algorithms for the students. And one of the algorithms I get them to do as a practice is make a cup of tea or coffee, whatever the case may be. I get them to write out step by step exactly how they'll make a cup of tea or a coffee. And then we yak through the process and they realize they miss steps out. You want to be really, really explicit like that. As a side note, if you ever want to get a great YouTube video on algorithms, look up the peanut butter algorithm test that the chap does with his kids. It's brilliant. The next one is an example. Now, this is word gold in terms of getting a good response. If you can provide an example of what you want from it, it's going to reproduce it really, really well. Upload the document. AI learns fast. Next one is the next task. This is where the magic happens. Don't stop at one output. You can then add specifiers. Export it to a Word. Turn it into a task sheet. Now turn this into a Canva worksheet. Now write a rubric to match. Create a solution key for the tasks that you've just created. All these things you do on the next task. And so prompts can be quite large if you've got a lot of detail in there. So what's an example that I've done in my classroom? One example is I'm creating a lesson on the Industrial Revolution for my Year 9 students in the West Australian curriculum. Instead of just typing, make a lesson on the Industrial Revolution, I'm just going to get something very generic back. I would say something like, act as a secondary history teacher in the WA curriculum. I'm teaching Year 9 class about the effects of the Industrial Revolution on working children. Based on the Australian curriculum, provide a 3-part lesson sequence that includes a source analysis task, a short video suggestion, and a formative assessment at the end. Use plain English and make it suitable for students with mixed literacy levels. Here's an example of the tone structure, and then I'll upload my example. After lesson plan, write a 5-question quiz on the same topic as an exit ticket. Then boom, that's the Horizon prompt. And the results, 100 times more useful than just write a lesson on the Industrial Revolution on the effects on children. Will it be perfect? No. Will it be much better than you had a minute ago? Yes. And that's where the differences come in, saving all that time. The basis of this, as I've always argued, is it's based on your skills and knowledge. Without your skills and knowledge, you're not going to write a prompt like that. Without your skills and knowledge, you're not going to assess what it comes out. So it's not replacing you, it's amplifying what you know and making your life easier. So the Horizon model makes prompting predictable, powerful and professional, and effective. That's the word I like the best. It helps you move from an AI tool to your own personal virtual assistant. So start using that model this week, and I can promise you'll be blown away how much time you'll save, how much better the resources will become that you develop using AI. If you found today's episode helpful, I'd love for you to share it with one teacher friend who's ready to level up their AI usage. Thank you for your time today. I hope you found it useful. This one's a practical skill you can go use right now. So whether you're out for a walk, having a cuppa or in the car, do like and subscribe my podcasts, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.